Allons enfants de la patrie, aux armes citoyens. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats. Ils ne passeront pas. Allons enfants de la patrie, aux armes citoyens. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats. Ils ne passeront pas. Allons enfants de la patrie, aux armes citoyens. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats. Ils ne passeront pas. Enfants de la patrie, aux armes citoyens. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats. Ils ne passeront pas.
I love that trailer. They shall not pass.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Battlefield 1 Spring Update exclusive sneak peek live stream. I'm your host, Dan Mitri, Global Community Manager, and joining me,
Joya Dalunde, producer.
Ryan Duffin, Senior Animator.
good to have you guys here.
Good to be here.
So as a producer, what do you do here at Dice LA?
Oh, there's not a day that's ever the same. Well, maybe if we count meetings. I'm in a lot of meetings. Most of them are interesting. Some of them not so much. But when you see like the end product we're about to show today, it's all worth it.
So you were one of the main producers here on the Spring Update.
That's correct. Yeah.
And so you're going to be able to walk us through the next hour what exactly we can expect in Spring Update once it rolls out to everybody.
I will try.
You will try?
Yes.
Okay, and I think you're going to do a pretty good job. Ryan, you're an animator, so you brought about a lot of the weapons that we see in conjunction with the work done at Die Stockholm.
Yeah, exactly. As part of a bigger animation team, other people have, a lot of people worked on these, but yeah, I worked on some of these weapons and some of the new variants that you're going to see here. They didn't get any new animation, but they're weapons that we made here in LA.
So we don't have any new weapons in the spring update.
Correct.
So we do have assignments that we'll run through in a little bit, right?
Yes.
So the
Spoilers.
spring update, yeah, no spoilers, but spoiler. I'm going to spoil. The main thing here in spring update is something that we've all been asking for since launch. Platoons is coming in spring update. Yes, Platoons is finally coming to Battlefield 1. Awesome work you guys have been doing. So we're going to check that out here in a minute. But there's also a whole host of other content, the weapon assignments, we've got some ribbons, we've also got some gameplay improvements that we'll kind of lightly go through. As if that wasn't enough, I've also got some giveaways lined up. Ooh. So you're going to want to stay tuned. We're giving away 3 premium pass codes. We're giving away 3 Battlefield 1 collector's kits, the Dice Edition, which are very rare, and 3 Battlefield 1 They Shall Not Pass t-shirts. So stay tuned through the hour. You're going to find out how to win those very soon.
Can I have one of them?
No. No.
Tonight.
Closed to employees.
Oh.
Quit. I'll give you one. Come back. We'll be set. Yeah. Reasonable offer? No, I don't think he likes that.
You lose your PTO.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk more rock. Let's hop in a game. We got Tyler Ono on our exclusive build that we're checking out Platoons right now. So we're in. Why don't you give us a little rundown of Platoons, how this works, what we can expect, and what it means in game.
Okay. Yeah, so we heard you loud and clear that Platoons is something that's important, something that we want. So what we did is we actually removed the old Platoon system and rebuilt it from scratch to give us more freedom in what we want to do. So, for example, here, that was a nice kill, Tyler.
That was a nice kill.
What we have is if you're in the same squad as a bunch of your platoon members, the squad name will change from Alpha or Apple, sorry, or Butter to the name of the platoon. That's pretty sweet. We also have another way of showing your belonging in the platoon, and that is, you can see it right there on screen. That if a squad participates in capturing a flag, it will show a pennant with the platoon emblem.
We need some more wind here.
Yeah. Add some wind. No, so you'll see a pennant of the platoon that contributed the most to the capture of that flag. And in playtests, it has felt so much fun to kind of see your own emblem there.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a way to say on the battlefield, like, this is ours. You know?
Yeah.
This is
and you better stay and defend it.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. So you have that emblem. What else can we expect in game other than your clan tag, right? We can set that.
Yes, we have the tag, of course. That is very important. We were deliberating if we should keep it within those brackets or if we should remove the brackets and just change it to a different color. We're still working on kind of deciding that. Feedback is always welcome. I personally like the bracket because it's a little bit old school.
Yeah.
Feels Battlefield 1942 again.
Absolutely.
And we all miss that.
So you create a platoon. You have all this great in-game, this great in-game UI updates. But as a general, that's when you start out. That's the top tier of administration. You can set the name of your platoon.
Yes.
You can set the tag, like you were just saying. What else? What other parameters can you control as a general?
The way this works is, once you create a platoon, you are the general. You can only be the general of one platoon at a time. However, you can pass it on to someone else if you want to create a new platoon. Why would you?
Retire, get into politics, things like that.
So that's the general. Then you have the colonel, which basically has all the rights that the general does in terms of allowing new applicants to come in, updating the emblem, and a bunch of other stuff, changing the description. You also have the lieutenant, which is kind of the lowest rank you can have in a platoon, except for private. And the lieutenant only has the privilege to accept or decline recruits. And the private is, of course, the level you will have as soon as you get accepted to a platoon.
So that's your base level, and you expect the majority of these platoons to be privates?
I would guess so, yeah.
You wouldn't want to give everybody administration rights, right?
Well, it depends on how much you trust them.
Yeah.
But so it's important. You can be a member of several platoons at the same time, but you can only represent one platoon at any given time.
Got it. Okay. So going back here, as a general, you can set your application of your platoon. It could be completely open to anybody, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to actively go in and accept any invites.
Correct.
You can do apply to join, so that is that invitation, and then completely closed.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So I like that you have those levels of privacy depending on what kind of platoon you want to run.
Yes. And for now, the limit is 100 members per platoon.
Including yourself.
Yes.
99 friends.
Yeah.
99 friends.
Yeah, I was just going to go there, but decided not to. Yeah, no, so if you have 99 friends, you can get them in your platoon. And there was one more thing I was going to say about platoons. Yes, it is actually the same platoon across games. So if you create a platoon in Battlefield 1, that platoon will exist in Battlefield 4. It will exist on the CTE as well. So if you already have a platoon on the community test environment, that will be your platoon in Battlefield 1.
So what about if you already have a platoon in Battlefield 4 or Hardline? Does that carry over into Battlefield 1?
I would like to say yes. I can't swear on it.
You'll come back to me on that one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
I
Ryan,
will.
Ryan, what's going to be the name of your first platoon?
I
Put him on the spot. Look at that.
I don't know.
It'd be some weapon name or something.
It'll be something. Well, I don't know. Will people know that I'm a dev?
No.
'Cause if so, then I guess it probably has to be.
Anonymous
Anonymously.
animators.
Yeah.
Then probably
Anonymous
something-
and animators.
Yeah.
And then animators.
Yeah.
Anonymators.
Anonymators.
That's stupid. I think I'll just join somebody else's platoon.
Okay. You can join mine.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, Danny, if you
You'll
see
be a
Ryan,
private,
just
but-
say Dice Platoon.
Dice
You could have just
Platoon.
said Dice.
No,
Yeah.
we already have that.
I was trying to be more creative.
So if we have Twitch chat lighting up here on our mobile device, so if you have any questions, light us up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll follow along. So what else? So you set all these different levels. You know, you're a general. You set all these different levels with administration for colonel, lieutenant, all the way down to private. Is there anything else with platoons that we haven't covered?
I think that covers most of it. Of course, this is like the first initial release. We're by no means done. We're going to keep on working on this and integrate it with some other server features that we'll talk about later. But again, that's not for the spring update. But yeah, we're working on it.
Okay, just like everything that we do, we iterate on it, we improve it, and over the course of several months, we really get into a great optimized state.
Pretty much, yeah.
So work with us. Work with us, light us up on forums, hit up our social channels. We're listening. We're always looking to iterate and take up.
Yeah.
In fact, you're on Twitter. Ryan, you're on Twitter. People can just tweet you directly. Yeah.
When I'm not in meetings, I'm on Twitter.
Your world is very busy, sir.
And to be fair, when I'm in meetings, I'm on Twitter. So
When I'm
You're
not in
always
meetings, I'm
connected.
yep.
Animating.
GG Airship. We just have to say it. GG Airship. Oh, see, look at that. You're behind on the time. GG Airship as well.
What?
Yeah, what?
Get it?
No, I'm with you.
GG Airship. Everything's lighting up on it.
GG Airship.
It's like the fourth time I said lighting up. I need to stop
Oh,
saying lighting up.
GG Airshipper.
Hey, GG Airshipper, yeah.
Is that somebody's name?
You got to look it up. Give you a little more context.
Is it safe for work?
It's safe for work. It is.
Cool.
It is. Yes. SFW. for sure. Not in SFW.
Are you in a platoon yet?
I'm not in a platoon yet because I've been getting ready for this live stream.
Yeah, but it's been out on the CTE. You could have joined. You could have asked, and I would probably have accepted your.
Can I join your DICE CTE platoon?
Yes. Yes, you
General,
can.
I will join as a private.
If we have 100, how do we have more than 100 people with DICE? How do we?
So what we can do is just create a bunch of platoons with the same name and use the same emblem.
So you can have multiple, just DICE.
Yes. Well, of course, DICE is locked to just us.
Sure.
So
Yeah. So don't try it.
Yeah.
Well, you can try it, and it won't be successful.
Fake DICE dev.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we should. Yeah. I'm down for that. Yeah.
We have a DICE LA platoon, and we have a DICE worldwide platoon.
So I would imagine that really helps you out with development now. So you could bring in some counterparts over in Stockholm, or even our QA team in Baton Rouge. It's much easier to find each other, on CTE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun to kind of spot, like, oh, that guy, he's with me. I should follow him.
Yeah.
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 So I like it.
It's been a highly requested feature since launch.
It has, and I wish we could have shipped it earlier, but I think in the long run, everyone's going to agree that the rework was necessary, and it will bring greatness down the line.
Absolutely. I get a lot of questions here, not necessarily with platoons. They're asking about RSP updates. Yes, we do have RSP updates. That's a tease. We're going to dive into that a little later. What else? Night mode for Conquest. We all like night mode. We'll talk about that later on in some other stream maybe. What about performance? A lot of good questions here. As always, at Hot Topic has been team balancing. We're not going to necessarily address that in this update at the moment, but that's been something I've been hearing on social lately. I'm sure you guys have been hit up. We're always looking at improving team balancing. So
the fun thing about team balancing is that it's something we can do on the back end. So we don't need to update the client, for example. So we make tweaks and changes to it all the time, but don't necessarily always talk about it. And we do a lot of testing, and we do keep track of balancing. Of course, it is difficult when you have big teams. It's not easy to balance 64 players. And it's not easy to have your skill accurately represented when you're just one piece in a 64-player battle.
Right.
But yeah, it's something we're always working on, and we'll discuss this later, I think, when we talk about maps. A lot of the focus has gone to changing how the map layout or capture points are.
Speaking of capture points,
yes.
We're taking F here,
yes.
And we're a part of platoon, right? So once that flag comes up, that's when our platoon emblem will show up on the flag?
It should, if we are in the platoon that contributed the most to capturing that flag.
The most to it, got it, okay. So there could be up to 32 different platoons on a map for your team, technically.
Wow.
If you had 32 different players, but I'll see.
Yeah,
you would have to have at least one of your members in your team.
Yeah, so exactly, you can't be alone. You need to have at least one more player.
You can have up to 31 platoons in there, as long as you and a buddy captured that.
Yeah.
If you have 32,
that's a very
nobody
edge
gets
case.
the flag.
No.
Then it's just like,
got it.
Sorry. Work together better.
That's a fantasy.
Then it's probably the first. Well, yeah, no. If they're 31.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Go
that's not going to happen. No, but Tyler's always wrecking in Battlefield. It's kind of hard to stand up against him when that's what he does. He tests the game, and every iteration that you put out, he finds how to break it.
Little known fact, in internal playtests, I usually try to be in the same team and squad as Tyler.
Smart man.
Because if you're not, you're dead.
Yeah.
And he kills you in the annoying way. The bayonet charge or the pickaxe to the back. Like, oh, I hate Tyler.
I like logging in on this computer under my name, and he doesn't know, so I get all this great stats and levels me up. But he usually finds out.
We could talk to some of the online engineers to set up your account to get his stats.
I'm all right with this. Okay, cool.
We'll do.
Well, look, Platoons was awesome. That's going to be rolling out with the spring update coming soon. I don't have a release date yet because we're still going through first-party certification, making sure everything's nice and bundled up and ironed out. But you do want to pay attention to our social channels. Well, that's when we'll announce.
Can we say soon?
Soon, TM.
Yeah.
Look at that. You missed it, man.
Yeah, no,
you missed it.
What did it?
Let's try it again. Can we say soon, TM? See, you missed it again,
wow.
man. A little slow here.
Ryan.
One more time.
Okay.
Can we say soon, TM? We're
Okay.
done. Anyway, so Platoons is looking awesome in game. I'm excited for it. Everyone here is excited. I'm excited for this next segment. We're giving away 3 Premium Pass codes. Premium Pass is an awesome value already in itself. Well, this is going to be free. And the way you... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, people were like, hey, can you give us... Somebody tweeted, like, hey, can you give me a free code? I'm like, well, yeah, just enter the contest.
Yeah.
and
Do you
get
know
a free
how to
code.
do it? Do you know how to enter?
No, tell me, Dan.
I will
How do
tell
I
you.
enter?
Joye, are you listening?
Oh, I'm listening.
But you're not chatting in Twitch. If you are chatting in Twitch, then you're automatically entered into the giveaway.
What if we're a nice employee and we're chatting on Twitch?
Well, I don't see a keyboard in front of you.
I can reach out to
But
this.
if you're
thing.
upstairs and you're chatting, no, it doesn't work. If you're a
Oh.
DICE employee, I'm sorry. You should already have Premium Pass
Probably.
inherently
Well,
because of your employment status. I digress. If you're chatting with us, you're automatically entered, and we're going to do a random roll. We're going to select 3 winners, and we'll reach out to you via direct message. But I want to do it now. I want to do a roll. Give me a drum roll. And first winner, D87. Congratulations, man. We'll reach out to you. We'll get your platform of choice. You'll be hooked up with Premium Pass.
What happened to deity 6, 5?
He took them all out. There can only
Yeah.
be one deity, and it's the number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't
Yeah,
get
we're very witty today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
thinking
Better making video
Highlander.
games.
There can be only
Making
one.
jokes.
Okay, we're gonna do another one. Roll. Sandrex TV. Congrats, man. You got a Premium Pass code. We'll reach
Kinda
out to you
cool.
via DM. And we've got one more. I've got one more. We're gonna do it. Okay. Roll it. Slyman 201. All right, there's our 3 winners. Congratulations, guys or gals. We'll reach out to you via direct message, get your platform of choice, and you'll have a Premium Pass in your account by the end of the day.
And
Thank
that
you.
means they get access to the CTE,
Right.
or they can sign up for the CTE,
That is right.
where we're currently testing a new map.
We
Just
are
saying.
testing a new map. So, okay, with Premium Pass, you get 2 weeks early access to all of our expansion packs. You get 14 superior battle packs, priority server queue, much more, and some of that more is CTE access.
Yes.
And so, what are we testing right now?
We're testing a night map.
Okay.
So it's gonna. I'm not gonna say when it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out, and it's a very trench-focused map. It is so much fun to play it, and even though my experience on the CTE is usually getting knifed and stabbed and harassed, but
Yeah. Okay, that's a great deal.
It's a great map.
So later in the show, we're going to be giving away 3 Battlefield 1 Collector's Edition kits. We're also going to be giving away 3 Battlefield 1 They Shall Not Pass t-shirts. So stay tuned. You'll find out how to win that. It's going to be a trivia question. So listen up through this whole show. I'm going to be dropping the answer. And then we'll ask that trivia question. We'll give it away to 3 random winners. I was going to showcase some of our giveaways. I'm going to hold that for later because we have a special guest joining us via Skype. You may have seen his YouTube content. He brings 64 players together, does some crazy stuff. It's all orchestrated, where they're on a big airship and they're jumping off, and 64 people are parachuting down to the ground, or you have 64 people in a little lake doing some synchronized swimming. You know who that is?
I know who it is.
Rings a bell?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Doom 49?
Yep.
All right. I think we got him here on Skype. Doom, you hear us? You might want to unmute there, buddy.
Hear me now?
I can
There we
hear
go.
you now, and everyone else can hear you.
All right, perfect. Sweet.
Hey,
How you
thanks
guys
for joining
doing?
us. Great.
Great.
Yeah. What do you think of Platoons?
I'm actually really excited about it. I actually just did a Doom 49ers event, and I kind of wish we had platoons a little bit earlier so we
I
could do that with the event.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just love like how organized it is. Like you can have your ranks, and then you can also go a little bit step further when you get into the game, and you can actually like cap flags and show that you're the platoon that capped that flag.
Yeah, that's going to be really awesome for all your Doom 49ers, seeing that little chicken logo come up on the flag.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
We like it too internally. So it's so nice to finally be able to kind of roll it out to everyone.
Mm-hmm. So Doom, we have a lot of new features as well, and I want to start going through that. We may see it here as Tyler's playing. And not only Platoons is going to help you with your 64 players as you bring them all together and do all your crazy content in your videos and orchestrating everything, but we also have something called a Medic Revive Intent. And I know you play as Medic once in a while. But there's always been an issue where I die a lot, okay? And I need this feature. So I die, and just before I deploy, someone's coming to save me, and then I miss out on the revive. So correct me if I'm wrong, now a medic can spot me and say, hey, I'm going to get you. Don't be quick on that deploy button, right?
Correct, yeah. And this is actually a suggestion we got from the community that, hey, this would be good. And yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
It feels so much better now as a medic to kind of be able to tell your teammates that you are coming for them, even though you might have to kill a couple of people first, but you have every intention to go there.
So hopefully Tyler is a medic right now. If not, we'll redeploy. And as we go to revive one of our teammates, he'll spot and we'll actually see that in action. So how does this strategy help you with bringing 64 players together, playing like a legit skirmish in Battlefield Doom?
I've actually tested it out a little. It actually is really effective. Like, you can just queue on a teammate, like spotting them, and when they're down, and it makes a loud, audible cue to let them know you're coming, and you can just go right to them and pick them right up, and it makes them stop from skipping the revive. So it's actually a pretty good feature that's being brought in.
Yeah. Okay. So look at that. He just spotted, right?
And then
but someone else got it, and then threw a grenade at him. That's not how you revive someone, Tyler.
I'll save you, bro. Just kidding.
No, it's a really good feature. I'm really glad that you brought that around. So you heard the community say, hey, we need something to deal with this, right?
Yes.
And then you actually address them. You implement it.
Yeah, and to be fair, this is how we work. We might not always respond to everything we see on Reddit and on forums, but we do read everything. And when we see good ideas, we make sure to kind of plan them out and get them into a release schedule.
Yeah.
And so this is just one of many ideas we're getting from the community.
So as a producer, you see a wide variety of disciplines within the development team.
Yeah.
So you have your fingers in a lot of different pies, so to speak. Now, Ryan, you're more focused on weapons.
That's right.
And you get a lot of feedback, especially from a lot of players who love the great weaponry, not only visually, but also gameplay-wise. Mm-hmm. How do you take some of that feedback and start iterating improvements into your discipline and within Battlefield 1?
No, it's a broad question.
It is.
One of the things you'll see in here, Tyler's showing off the weapons we'll be talking about later. But like, there's sometimes that people have found like, oh, there's this little thing, and it'd be better if you could fix that. And sometimes we can, and sometimes we can't. But there's a change with all the bolt action rifles in this version on CTE. It's just totally cosmetic, but it's a little accuracy detail that we didn't ship with, and now we have. Like that, there's a lot of the gameplay stuff. Of course, the weapons are tuned and tweaked continually, the damage they do and numbers and all that.
So, am I correct in thinking that you made the animations for the Colibri?
That was a collaborative effort, me and one other animator. I started them and somebody else finished them.
Yeah, you were a crazy person.
Yeah.
I didn't pick that gun. I
out.
was handed it, and we made lemonade. So we honestly, the whole time we were working on the game, that's an Easter egg, right? That's like, so I don't even know what the conditions are gonna be. It's gonna be found, but clearly it's ridiculous. So.
Yeah. The Colibri is one of the most loved guns because of how ridiculous it is. Doom, have you done a 64-player Colibri-only match?
It's on the list. I've got a couple of things still on the list that need to be done. We actually just did recently flying tanks, and you can find that on the channel.
Oh.
We figured out how to do it.
Yeah. Do it before we fix it.
Yeah. So we're going to make it easier for you to do more flying tank videos and the Colibri because we have a whole host of additional RSP updates. So we had a couple questions here. Someone was wanting some protected server stuff. Let's dive into some of that. So with this spring update, as a server admin, now you can add players to a list to give them admin rights to the server, right? So you can appoint more admins.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really helpful.
It was one of the top requests we got from the community.
Yep.
Like, this is needed, and we agreed.
Yeah. And so there's another update with setting the lower number of rounds.
Yeah, so previously we had the issue of having to have 20 players online to start the match. We lowered that to 6. It's a setting now. Going forward, I am hoping that we will be able to make it a setting so you can set anything from 1 to 64.
Oh, wow. Doom, I'm going to let you make the next announcement, our biggest update that people have been asking for.
Private servers.
Yes.
Private servers. We
Yes.
can finally have that. It's not only good for like me and Doom 49ers, but it's also good for science, just to test things you've always wanted to do but couldn't do it in a public server.
Right, so you can now password protect it, right? So
Yep.
set your passwords other than password, please. But that's really going to help you out with your 64 players, right? And just bring them all together under one server without any other public jumping in.
Doom, what's your password going to be?
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to have that out in public.
No, it's okay. It's only...
It's cool, we're good.
Let's call it Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
1249.
You know everyone's going to start doing that.
Like that. Yeah, I'm going to throw them off with Bubblegum.
Okay.
So I see map voting. Well, we currently have map voting.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we released the map voting with, was it Winter Update?
Yes.
I want to say it was Winter. Let's say it was Winter.
Sure.
We released that, and it was very appreciated. So what we did was change it so it's on by default for all official servers.
Okay. Ooh, sorry, I'm going to pause there because we just opened up a battle pack.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's special. Our game's ready now.
Yeah.
No legendaries this time around.
No.
Which you guys did a lot of really cool stuff with our They Shall Not Pass, right? We had the bill hook that came around. Was that They Shall Not Pass? Some of the new melee weapons.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the puzzle pieces.
Yes, the puzzle pieces to unlock those. Correct. So that's big news. Sorry, we're gonna come back here to the RSP update. So great updates there. You guys have been doing a great work, great job. I'm really glad that we have password protected servers finally.
Yes, and we are by no means finished.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue to work on the RSP stuff. I also think it's actually not in the update notes that will go out because it was implemented so late. But I do think that we will have a VIP list going out as an RSP feature.
Okay.
So hopefully, if all goes well in CERT.
Okay. So that's good to note. We're going through CERT now. We're still improving. You know, make sure the build is good to go for when we do release it, which will be coming soon. But we do have the new update notes hub on Battlefield.com. That allows us to have a more organic, fluid update process. So if there's something we missed, we'll get it up as soon as we can and localize in most major languages. So we have a lot of flexibility. It's really good. So Doom, before we close out, what can we expect from you soon? Do you have anything cooking up other than the Calibri 64 player? Is there something we should be looking at the channel for?
I kind of want to keep that secret because as a surprise as to what's going to come, but it's definitely going to be some big things with the newer DLCs that are coming in the future. And also the list update is going to be another thing happening because actually today we just released something pretty big. So I don't want to go into any details into anything future. Keep it under wraps for now.
Man of mystery. I can respect that. We're under NDA though. I'll hit you up after this call. All right, dude, man. We'll see you on the battlefield. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Later. I love Doom. Watching his stuff is so much fun.
Yeah.
With that RSP update, it's really going to help him out.
Yep.
So let's talk about some more content updates. We've got a lot more coming here in Spring Update. Although, like I said earlier, we don't have any new weapons. You know, you're still working on a lot of the XP2 stuff that we'll talk about a little later down the road. Name of the Czar. We didn't announce the name. But let's talk about some of the... A lot of cool stuff. Weapon assignments. We have 4 new weapon assignments.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And those are the...
So they are new versions of favorite weapons that we've already had, or it's been really interesting to see new life given to kits that we already had. So we've got the Hellregal.
Hellregal.
Yeah, I think that's what we usually
Yeah,
say.
I think it's a German name. So
Yeah.
Hellregal.
1915 Defensive, which is it's a larger magazine and a bipod, so it's sort of creeping into LMG support territory.
So we see
It's
that here
so
up
much
top.
fun.
It is. I was a little surprised. I didn't know that it was getting 120 rounds. I feel
Wow.
bad for people on the other end of that because it had 60 before, and that's a lot. But I like guns with like 1 bullet and long reload times. So, but yeah. So woe be to whoever's on the receiving end of the defensive, and you get that by performing 300 kills with the regular Hellregal and 25 kills with any tank mines.
Can we hop in game and see that in the codex itself, so we can see where we find those assignments? I think we're gonna wait for Tyler to die here, which is rare.
Yeah.
Well, I can talk
Brandon.
about the one that he's running right now because that's another one of the new ones. That's the Martini Henry Sniper. This is the gun. People talk about the Calibri a lot. The Martini Henry is the one that I was surprised is actually popular because it is a single round, really slow reload, but it's also a beast. And so this is the sniper variant. Before it was just iron sights, and now you can waste people from further distances. It's kind of I don't know if is skill cannon an appropriate word here. I don't know. But yeah, this was a surprisingly popular rifle that's going to be a lot more popular now that you can pick people off from a distance, and a bipod.
It's so much
obviously.
So another weapon I can't pronounce, and we always go for the Swede to say it.
Yeah, it's Selbstlader.
Aha.
And that's my German attempt,
That's
or
a
my
German.
attempt at German.
Well, yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than I can.
It means self-loader, I believe.
Okay. And that's the 1906 sniper. And so the way you unlock that, performing 300 kills with the Selbstlader, that can completely
Let's just say it different every
the
time.
self-loader 1906, and perform 25 kills with rifle grenades.
The self-slaughter 1906 sniper configuration is taking one of, I think what was one of the more underappreciated medic rifles. A lot of people would complain about how slow the reload was and stuff like that, but as people dug deep into it, they found that they were doing really well with this gun, and it's just it's sort of like the Hellregal was skating towards LMG. This is sort of giving the medic more of a real sniper rifle. Putting a scope on it has made it even more of a beast.
Yeah.
Speaking of beast, Tyler is holding down this bunker, single man.
Will not
Yes,
die.
Look at this.
It's Tyler style.
And he's down. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is a good opportunity to jump into the UI and find out where those assignments are, because we're also going to check out the 4th one, the Hood automatic.
Yeah.
Huat
Optical.
automatic optical.
Huat.
That's the Huat is one of the I think was up until a recent update pretty underused as far as the LMGs go. It's a Canadian LMG. There's a fun story around that, but I won't tell that right now. But this was very difficult to gather the reference for, but we did it because that's how committed we are. The Huat is getting it's the optical treatment, so it's got sights, it's got a foregrip. He doesn't actually use the foregrip; he couldn't reach it, but it's there, and it just gives sort of new life into this gun.
Got it.
It didn't really have enough attention.
So, of these 4 new variants, which is your favorite?
Well, the Martini Henry is definitely the most popular, so it can't be my favorite because I'm kind of like a hipster about this stuff. I'm gonna go with the Snuff Ladder 1906 sniper configuration because I like the underappreciated guns. I like the ones that most people think isn't that cool, but the people who are in the know, they're like, oh yeah, no, actually that's way better. It's like, oh, I used a Selbstlader 1906 sniper. You've probably never heard of it. Whatever.
Ryan, I'm gonna inflate your ego here. We have someone Tatroll XDK. I just totally botched his name. The Martini Henry sniper looks amazing.
Thank you. That's there's a lot of very committed people working on the weapons. the modeling team, the design team, the animation team, we all care very much about doing good stuff. The Martini Henry, can I say the inspiration for the reload? I was so excited to get that gun because Quigley Down Under, the 90s Western set in Australia, he uses a Sharps breech loader rifle.
Dating yourself.
So, yeah, I'm old. So when I saw that we have a breech loaded rifle, it's like, well, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to the Quigley Down Under reload. So I was really excited about that one. That's what you see every time.
Yeah. So you can check your progress on the main UI. We can't back all the way out because we're obviously in game. You can track, you can track your progress towards each assignment. So check that out once that spring update rolls out to everyone. So not only that, for all the completionists out there, they got to have every single ribbon. Well, maybe you have them all now. We introduced that system in the winter update. We've got 19 new ones coming with the spring update. You want to give us a little overview on what we can expect here with the ribbons?
Sure. So the spring update is slated as kind of the teamwork update. So most of the focus is on reviving people, spotting enemies, doing teamwork-centric things. That should reward you ribbons if you do it well enough. So that's been the focus. And again, in playtests, it feels so good to be rewarded for playing the objective.
Got it. And so there's like some ribbons based around spotting, reviving, resupplying, repairing, healing, like you said, everything about that team play focused stuff. So really, it dovetails neatly into Platoons, which is all about facilitating the team play of Battlefield 1. I like what you guys do. There's a nice theme around that. There's also a consistent theme here. We're dropping new weapon assignments, new ribbons, and new dog tags.
We are.
5 of them. You want to fill us in, Ryan?
Sure. There are 5 new dog tags. The first is from Battlefest 2017, which I don't know if that only happened once, but it happened a few weeks ago. I hope you participated. I don't know if you can get that tag if you didn't. I don't know if there will be another Battlefest. Maybe not in 2017. Maybe it would need to be renumbered. Maybe. Battlefest 2017 Part 2. You heard it here first.
2. Yes.
Version 2.0. Answers HQ, which is a dog tag for, it's related to questions. And then we have the...
I love that.
It's related to questions.
It's basically if you help out in the community, help answer questions that other players might have, we kind of want to show our appreciation.
If you're a team player in the metagame of Battlefield, then that's how you get the Answers HQ dog tag.
Now there's a local specific one, Sakura and Murata, and that's players in Japan.
Yeah.
If you live in Japan, you get a special dog tag. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So move to Japan, get the dog tag, then move back.
Come back.
Yeah.
We'll know.
Or
if
you can
didn't.
stay. Japan's amazing.
Japan is.
Have you been?
I have. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to go.
Didn't get the dog tag, unfortunately. But
well, you didn't live there.
Yeah.
We're able to track. You got to send in a copy of your gas utility bill.
So can people like spoof their IP to Japan and get this dog tag?
Hey, come on, man.
Sorry.
Anyway, so the next one, the 4th dog tag.
Don't do that.
Is Prost. It's one of our German celebration ones. How do we get that? Do we know? We can find out by going through the UI, but this guy won't die.
We could. He just won't die. The
Die, Tyler.
It has to do with.
Oh, look, he dies.
It's the regimental Stein. So now he's gonna.
Took one
well,
for the
anyways,
team.
and then there's the play to give, but the play to give dog tag. You can track all this in the UI, and track your progress on that. And there's little descriptions on how you get that. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's talk about some of the gameplay improvements.
Ooh.
And I'm going to bring up the update notes because there's quite a bit. I would not expect you to memorize every little line item that we're doing. But the first up, we do have some improvements to the maps and modes.
Yes.
Right?
So what we focused on, based on telemetry and, of course, feedback, we can in detail see which maps are unbalanced, what do we need to do to make it a little bit more balanced, and basically we did that. So with a focus on mainly operations, because that showed to be the most unbalanced mode, we focused our effort there, and also on conquest and front lines, the new game mode that came with They Shall Not Pass. So changes came in for pretty much every single map. I'm not going to list them all. Hopefully you will find them better now. If not, let us know on Twitter, Reddit, forums. And if you do prefer them now, also let us know.
Yep. And it's going to be all listed in the update notes too, right?
Oh yeah.
So we'll have the complete rundown.
Yeah, full details in the update notes.
So there's a more notable update. I want to spend a little time talking about it and pull some questions as well. There's some tweaks to the grenades. It's been a long time coming. It's what you've coined as Ammo 2.0 on CTE.
Yep.
You're pulling a lot of that feedback and making some much needed changes.
Yes. So initially when we released They Shall Not Pass, we knew that a couple of the maps in that pack would be pretty vulnerable to grenade spam. So we tried to find ways to make that less of a problem. So we coined the phrase Ammo 2.0, where you would have a grenade come back as if by magic. Turns out that players weren't all that positive about this change, didn't like the magic aspect of it. So we've been going back and forth a whole lot on the CTE, trying to find a good solution to it. And what we have now, I'm pretty happy with. There's definitely enough or room for improvement, but the way it works now is after you throw a grenade, a timer will start ticking, let's say 45 seconds.
Internally, not visible.
Internally.
Okay.
If the timer hits 45 seconds and you step on a ammo crate, you will get a new grenade immediately.
Wow.
If you don't step near an ammo crate, you will not get a grenade.
So, Tyler, can you demonstrate this? Are we at a good point where we can? Hopefully, we can find an ammo crate. If we have someone support doing their job, throwing down an ammo supply crate. We've got 2 assaults. Damn. Okay. Well,
of course.
2 assaults and a supporting one.
Oh, and a supporting assault. Oh, go back to your
shut.
cave. Go make some more weapons.
Yeah. No, of course, if you stand on an ammo crate, you will get a faster reload.
What was he doing?
Damn.
Yeah.
He was trying to get his grenade ammo.
Watching Tyler play
or
makes
resupply.
all these, like, everybody else look like stormtroopers. They just, like, run at him and die.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Which are the worst troopers in all of Galactic Federations. They're not very highly skilled.
No.
So, grenade changes.
Sorry.
Awesome. On point, man. Really good. Glad you guys are bringing that in.
Yeah. No, but again, we are listening to feedback, and this is a first step in making it better.
We have taken
Yep.
objective Duff.
So, moving on to some other updates. We have vehicle updates. I don't expect us to go through every single line item, but what's one of the more notable vehicle updates?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of bug fixes. If you bring up the patch notes, I can. Oh wow, you scrolled that.
Quite a bit, isn't
Yeah.
it? Grenade changes. There we go. Oh, wouldn't you all want to see what's in this? You're gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah. So the big one for vehicles is the airplanes. They have been slightly too powerful in the past, and too good at killing and too good at surviving, basically. So what we're doing is we are tuning them down slightly. They will now do a little bit less damage, and they will suffer more damage from
We have lost objective.
handguns and AA. So we. Why are you drawing on the iPad?
I'm typing to people. I'm a real-time engagement community manager.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're giving the information, I'm meta engaging over
Clearly.
here.
Yeah. No. So other than bug fixes and smaller tweaks like moving cameras, etc., the airplanes are the focus of this update.
Awesome.
So
I had
what-
I had it. I don't know. GG Airship, everybody.
Oh no.
I had it.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Okay, so you have the vehicles. We have new updates to controls, UI, net code. We're always improving the way the network.
I think netcode is one of the things we should call out specifically.
Yeah.
Because with this update, we tried a little something. We have been testing it on the CTE. We now feel like we want to send it out to everyone. It is basically if you kill someone, but that person has fired a bullet and the bullet is in the air.
I'm following.
The bullet is in the air.
Okay.
You kill the guy. Previously, the bullet would disappear.
Right.
Now that bullet does not disappear anymore.
Wow.
Is that
So-
for grenades as well? Or other projectiles?
Let's say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say, of course.
Ammo 3.0.
What do you think? So what this might cause is some instances where you kill someone and you get killed by the same person. This is kill trading, is what we call it. It can feel bad, but it can also feel good. Because if you're the person that died, at least you can feel, oh, I got him.
Sure.
With my last bullet. So this is something we're testing. We're going to react to feedback and check it out more. We've already had requests that might come in a month from now, in the next update, that we shouldn't allow kill trades if the enemy is nearby. So you will like that with your shotgun.
Of course. I only use them on you, though, because you hate them.
Yeah. So yeah, I would call out that as something special for the netcode fixes.
Cool. So there's some other things lined up. We also have some console-specific updates, but it's all about just improving those experiences, really making Battlefield 1 feel even better than it feels now.
Yep.
And a lot of that work is done here in Dice LA after we've launched. So you guys have been doing a great job with our brothers and sisters in Stockholm as well. Right?
Of course.
And this is all part of our live service commitment.
Yep.
And so the spring update is part of what we call the monthly live service updates. And so we can expect every single month new content drops, whether that's going to be some sort of big new piece, whether it's a weapon or something, or game improvements. We're committed to delivering a new build every single month to all of our players.
And this means that we can react to feedback very quickly. So if something goes wrong, we don't have to wait 3 months for the next update. We can fix it immediately, well, almost immediately, and get it out there.
Yeah, and that's even more value to the CTE.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we rely heavily on the CTE to be able to do this, because we update the CTE. The target is 2 times a week.
Yeah. So for those who don't know CTE, most of us do. That's the community test environment, and you get access to that via Premium Pass.
Yes.
And right now we're only on PC. There's been some questions. When is console coming? We don't have a date. We're working on it.
We're working hard on it.
Yes.
I was in a meeting about it this morning. So.
Oh. What do you know? All right.
Yeah.
All right,
we do have dates, but we're not sharing them.
No, we're not.
Because we're scumbags.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't include me in on your party
right.
here. Scum would be a kind of cool platoon, I guess. That name tag.
Yeah.
Oh, better get it.
Can
This
we
one's gonna
spell SKU?
I don't know. I'm gonna hit the chat filter there.
Oh,
But we won't go there.
speaking of, maybe we should. I don't think we mentioned that when it came to platoons, that we do allow multiple platoons to have the same name. So don't feel too bad if someone runs off and creates a platoon with your name now. And
But how do you discern which one's which?
yeah. So that's the thing. When you have like teams, let's say Fnatic or Team Solomid or Cloud9 or any team, there's a way to verify that, okay, this is an actual, like this is a brand.
Got it. So
platoon.
verified platoons.
Yeah.
Is basically something you guys are also working on.
Yes.
Kind of like the Twitter check mark.
Pretty
We're going
much
to have that as well. Okay.
Yep.
That's good. So that way we can't necessarily impersonate those who do have the rightful claim to a certain platoon name.
Yes.
Dice.
We have taken objective.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
Dan Mitri is awesome.
That's
a
not-
platoon.
That one's
Sorry,
available. That one's available.
It's available. You.
No, but that might be something for Doom to look into to get his
That's true.
platoon
Yes.
verified.
So work with us, community guys. Work with Jeff Raddick, myself. and we'll walk you through the process of getting verified. Yep. So the spring update, all about platoons, highly requested feature. That is coming with this update. Really excited about that. We went through the whole host of different game improvements just now. We've got the weapon assignments coming out. We've got the ribbons and we got the dog tags. I'm really excited for that to roll around. We don't have a date yet, like we said. We're still waiting on our certification with our first parties, make sure everything's nice and bundled up. But it was great looking through everything today. Really awesome. You guys have been doing great work on it.
Again, it's been so much fun to play test this, and it's great to have it out now for everyone. Well, not now, but soon.
Coming soon, yes.
TM.
Yes! We didn't even get in on that
The
one.
moderate speed learner. Moderate.
Okay, so we're just about out of time. Now is a moment a lot of you guys have been waiting for, our final giveaway. And we're giving away 3 Battlefield 1 Dice Edition collector's kits and 3 Battlefield 1 They Shall Not Pass t-shirts. I'm going to tease it a little bit. I want to showcase what's actually coming in the kit. So here's our statue. Here's our main key art guy. Yeah. So just like all the other kits, this lights up the battle pack right in front of him.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you didn't know that?
How you turn it on?
Yes.
I've been looking for a button. Like it's got.
It's underneath the rock, man. It's underneath the rubble.
Oh my God.
So if you win this, yes, it is underneath the rubble here. You got to turn this little switch on.
Woohoo. Oh, this changes everything.
Does mine have it?
It does, but it doesn't have any batteries in it.
Oh.
But what makes this one the Dice Edition
Down there.
is, unlike the ones that you could purchase anywhere else the retailers were selling this, these are very limited edition, very rare. There's a little stone slab back here. It says Dice Edition. I know it might be kind of tough to see here on stream, but if you are the winner, make sure you check that out. Tweet about it. Like, that's a really cool little piece. But not only do you get the statue in the kit, you also get... I'm going to showcase that one. Look at that.
Oh, what is that?
This is a metal case for your game.
Ooh.
There's no game in this one. You're only getting the kit. You also get a pack of dice, pack of cards, dice cards, a propaganda poster. Enlist now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A patch.
Oh, that one's cool, actually.
That is cool. Yeah. Throw it on your jacket.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I might just
I want one of those.
steal that.
Yeah. And for you skin collectors out there, a pigeon carrier tube with a DLC code for M1911 Doughboy skin. Yep, that's a rare one. You can only get that with the collector's.
Do you get the
kits.
pigeon too? Or
No, pigeon not included. And please do not put that on any birds. I don't recommend that. And then here's your Battlefield 1 They Shall Not Pass t-shirt. I'll get you one later, yo. Yeah, you'll be good. So, okay. I went through the whole kit. We're going to be giving away 3 of those, and I hope you've been listening along. So you're going to answer my question by typing into the chat your answer, and it needs to be a number. It can't be the actual spelled out. So, question is, how many new weapon variants are being introduced in the Battlefield 1 Spring Update? Throw your answer in the Twitch chat. Of all those who answer correctly, you'll be entered into a pool, and then we'll randomly roll and select 3 winners. We'll reach out to you via direct message.
Seems like quite a few people got it.
I don't know. Is that the right answer, Yo-Yo? I see 5. I see 1.
Yeah, I saw 1.
44.
Right
44.
You should be a busy guy over here.
No.
I think most of us have the right answer. You all have been following along. So type in the number, not the actual spelt out word, and you'll be entered to win. So cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. That pretty much wraps up our show. We've been showcasing the spring update. I want to thank everybody on Twitch and YouTube for joining us today. I want to thank you, Yo-Ye, and Ryan for coming out. Get back to developing Battlefield 1. Thanks, Doom, for joining us via Skype. Check out his channel.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/user/Doom49. Like I said, spring update will be rolling out to everyone very soon. We're still going through first-party certification, but once we got the thumbs up and the approval, we'll share it on our social channels. So stay tuned. You're going to find all those updates on Battlefield.com as well. You have a direct hand in what those update notes look like.
Yeah.
You're the man, the knowledge source. So we'll be updating our .com there.
The man with the hand.
So I do want to end the show here by saying Premium Pass. We gave away 3 earlier. What does Premium Pass get you? Well, it gets you 2 weeks early access to all of our expansion packs. So you're going to get access to They Shall Not Pass, which just released on March 28th. But you're going to get 2 weeks early access to In the Name of the Tsar, Turning Tides, and Apocalypse when those roll around. We're still working on those. I'm really excited to start talking about those relatively soon. You also get 14 superior battle packs, priority and server queue, and a hell of a lot more. It's a really good deal. Well, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned to Battlefield.com for the latest news of Battlefield 1, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Allons, enfants de la patrie. Aux armes, citoyens. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats. Ils ne passeront pas.